Tyrese out here writing checks that his ass gon' have to cash. And Steve Harvey says it's a man's job to take care of a woman and his children. Let's get into it.
Yeah, big. Talk your shit.
We're hoping to accomplish shedding light on Samantha Gibson making well over $100,000 a year outside of what I make per year, and the necessary needs of the actual child are beyond met.
All right, I understand. And you're aware that if you pay these amounts and then the Court of Appeals reverses it, you don't get your money back.
I am well aware of it.
All
Yes,
right.
ma'am.
Do you want the court to consider you paying it into a bond so that in the event, whatever the court rules, no one is prejudiced?
I would want to know more about what this means as far as a bond, but if I could position myself to show any intentionality to do that, if that's the final outcome, then I'll take care of it. But doing something that is beyond the scope of the law, it feels like punishment. It feels like it's just unnecessary. And if the roles were reversed, I just really feel like I wouldn't be sitting here.
Tyrese is running around still complaining about his responsibilities. It makes absolutely no sense to me for him to be in court right now about some child support and literally going live about this. These are your responsibilities, Tyrese. We did not propose to Samantha. We did not get Samantha pregnant. We did not say that we wanted to be committed in a relationship with Samantha. All of this is ridiculous. The fact that you're sitting here and saying that this woman makes $100,000 and that is all she deserves is $2,000. Honey, ooh, I'm hot, as you can tell. Originally, the courts said that Tyrese needed to pay $10,000 a month to his ex-wife, Samantha Gibson, for their child. Tyrese took it upon himself and said that he was not paying that much, that it was an unnecessary amount, and that he was only going to be paying $2,236. So before he came to court the other day, he went live. He went all off about the judge being a racist and something that the judge, I guess, did to Samantha. And he's trying to, just deflect and not take responsibility for the bed that he made. I don't understand it. You are in Fast and the Furious, Transformers. You are a household name. You do music, you do acting. How dare you sit here and say, I can be a multimillionaire, but my ex-wife and my child needs to suffer or needs to have less than me? Is it because you're not getting the puss, Tyrese? You want to control her? Is that what it is? You're mad about it? Nobody asked you to propose to her. Nobody told you to do that. You did that on your own. You decided to lay down with Samantha and create a child. This is your responsibility. This is big box office Tyrese. Quitting group Tyrese. He didn't quit TGT, told them that he makes too much money to be on tour with them. It wouldn't be even. He would need to take the majority of the check. This is that man, okay? This is the man that other celebrities have testified just in regular conversation and said that you have these lavish parties, these lavish cars, this lavish home, and you're sitting here saying that a woman that makes $100,000 a year is all that she deserves. Is $2,000 for you for care? How dare you sit here and say that your own can't sit at the same table that you at? You sound ridiculous. If anything, you should want your wife to have relaxation, your ex-wife even, to have relaxation while she raising your child. That's a job in itself. And the fact that she's making $100,000 on top of taking care of your dang on child, don't get me riled up. Anyways, apparently Steve Harvey agrees with me, okay? And he has something to say. Check this clip out.
Coldest thing, he said, other than your relationship with God, who you choose to spend the rest of your life with is the single most important decision you will ever make. Because your other half will either your other half will be your better half or make you half of what you could be. Wow. She will either inspire you to greatness or reduce you to mediocrity. Mm-hmm. And then at the end of it, he said, so choose wisely. Because a woman like an elevator button, man, they can take you up or down. If you get the right one, you got something. Mm-hmm. You get the wrong one, but it's like a man to a woman. If you get the right man, you can go somewhere. Right. You get the wrong man, you off. Like I heard you say one time, well, I was laughing so hard. You said you paid for a divorce. Yeah. I said, this dude right here was committed.
But see, I want people to say, she was getting a divorce already. I didn't break the home up. Because you know how people take it and run with it.
Yeah.
She was getting a divorce. They were haggling.
Money.
Right. Right.
What's wrong with that?
Right.
I'm trying to invest in my future.
Right.
See, these dudes kill me. That's what's wrong with this generation today. These young boys today, what do she bring to the table? The hell you mean, man? What do your ass bring to the table? You got a woman that can come to the table that can make another you. What else she need to slide up to the table with? What about your job? What happened to men who were supposed to be responsible? Do you know that it's our job to take care of a woman and some children, to have a family? That's our damn job.
But what happens to when the woman tell you, I don't need a man, Steve?
Well, they need to, what? Okay, if you don't, how that's working? You know, how that's working? Who don't need no man?
I'm independent. I can do for myself.
Yeah, but what do you want to? Yeah, okay, you can drop a transmission. You can sandblast your house. But hell, do you want to?
No.
I'm not trying to reduce a woman to nothing else. Be all you can be. But damn, who don't need a man? That's a lie. What man don't need a woman? I tell you what. Try to live without them. Try to live your life without women. This ain't about la-da-da, man. This is some bullshit without women. If it wasn't for women, what would you? Aristotle Onassis said it best. He said, if women did not exist, all the money in the world would have no meaning. Dog, women is everything. They the catch me out. They the lick, man. But these young boys done forgot it because these women out here, they've had to be independent because they ain't got the right man.
Okay.
But this system of marriage is still good.
Okay.
This system of a man taking care of a woman, that's really how it's supposed to be. All the rest of it's bullshit, man. And y'all need to quit tricking yourself with this new way of thinking. Because this new way of thinking ain't getting y'all no damn where. I'm sorry. I got in trouble on one time. This group came after me because I said Marjorie belonged to me.
And they said she's not a possession. She's a person. She's a human.
She is. She mine. What are you talking about? She belonged to me. But I got news for you. I'm hers. I belong to her. See, if you don't like that system, carry your punk ass on. Go do something else. And let me know how they work out for you. I want to belong to somebody.
Right.
Now, I know somebody gonna jump in the comments and say, oh, Steve Harvey's on his third marriage. But you know what? When you're right, you're right. And I got to agree with Steve on this one. Let me know what you think. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for coming to Live in the Hive. Peace.